I wrote a story saying that Rio Ferdinand had been injured in training and he would miss the first game of the season against Everton. This was 2012-13. So on the Monday I got a call from United's press officer telling me, or just basically saying, did you write that story about Rio? I said, yes. And I said, well, the manager's not happy about it. He said, let's just hope we win tonight and then he'll forget about it. Anyway, United lost, and not only did he not forget about it, he blamed me for the defeat. It was the worst possible scenario. So as the end of the week came and the press conference was due on a Friday, I got a call from United saying, Sir Alex doesn't want you at the press conference, you're banned. How long am I banned for? Don't know, just keep your head down and we'll see how it goes. Just give it 2 or 3 weeks till they calm down. A month went past and I was still banned, and even United's people were saying that I shouldn't be banned because I'd got a story right for once. So Rio Ferdinand missed the game, he was injured, I wasn't wrong. Even David Giller, who was the chief exec at the time, had spoken to Sir Alex and said, you can't ban a journalist for doing his job and for actually doing it properly. So Sir Alex stuck to his guns, he refused to bend, and this continued. And I was invited down to an event close to Old Trafford where Sir Alex was opening an all-weather pitch at a new school. And I was told that if I went along, it might be a good opportunity to speak to Sir Alex. Now, I immediately sensed alarm bells ringing. I thought, I'm not sure this is a good idea. As he walks off the pitch, he starts walking towards me, and I should have realised at that point that this wasn't going to end well because he had the Fergie walk, and the Fergie walk was this very brisk, purposeful. You just knew that something wasn't going to happen that was favourable. So as he walked towards me, I walked out and said, Sir Alex, can I have a word about the ban? And it was almost like I stood in a tiger's tail. He basically looked at me and said, no, you can't, you're banned. You're banned for the rest of your life, now off. And I looked around and the press was behind with a look of horror on her face, and Fergie walked off with his purposeful walk, got into his car and drove off. The way I looked at it was that Sir Alex felt that too many people were getting involved, telling him what to do, that David Gill was telling him what to do, that the Premier League were telling him what to do, that Richard Scudamore was telling him what to do, and there's no way that anyone was telling Sir Alex Ferguson what to do, especially when it involved his club. And it was basically a power play by Fergie to basically say, if you want to get back in, you come and see me. So my boss went in and he spoke to me afterwards and said, look, he said, I was there for 45 minutes. The first 2 minutes were basically, yeah, Mark's okay, you can come back in, the ban's lifted. And he said the rest of it was the best 45 minutes of my career. We spoke about Fergie's career before United, what he was going to do next. He said it was an audience for Alex Ferguson, but yes, you're back in, the ban's been lifted. So that was it.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.